I've got a Demon carburetor for sale that I bought new. Paid taxes and all a little over $1,000 for it. I don't remember exactly what CFM it is, but it was on that Dodge of mine, and it has a built 440 in it, and it run it damn good. But I just recently stepped up and bought a bigger double pumper Holly, so I have no use for this one. And everything inside of it, I bought a rebuild kit, and I spent $350 having it rebuilt. So all the reeds, seals, everything inside of it's brand new, and was put on the car, started once, and then I took it off and decided I was going to put a bigger one on it. And if you can see, if I can do it one-handed, when you hit it all the way down, all of them open, everything works, shuts back. That's halfway down, these two open. That's when you puncture it, all of it opens. You can even see it, it's still got a little gas in it, you can still see it squirting, you see it. So everything on it works. Like I said, just bought the rebuild kit for it and paid $350 for one of my good buddies to rebuild it for me, and that's what he charged. I don't need it. It's just gonna sit here and basically run. So I'm thinking if anybody's looking for a Demon carb, I mean it's got a few little bumps and stuff on it where, you know, the floats were tapped and stuff like that, but other than that, you put a breather, one of them big round breathers on the top of it, you'll never even see it. And yeah, but it's got to be around 650, 700 CFM, I would believe, because I don't think it would run that built 440 if it wasn't at least that big. It would blow it apart. Plus the fuel pressure coming out of that car is ungodly, so if it held up through that, it's got to be a pretty stout carburetor. But I don't need it, so it's just gonna sit here. So if somebody wants it, send me a message and let me know. I'm just gonna start off asking $450 for it, and we'll see what happens, because it's a true Demon. I think I've still got a few of the rebuild parts in the kit where I bought it that we didn't need to use, so I can send those with it or whatnot. Preferably, I live in Douglasville, Georgia. Preferably somebody around here could buy it and I could either meet them and give it to them or something like that, because I'm not good at all that, taking something and shipping it to somebody and all that other crap. But if I have to, I have to. I mean, but yeah, so we'll just start off at, like I said, $450 or whatever I said, and go from there. And now I don't have to get rid of it, so please do not send me a message saying I'll give you $180 for it, because as you can see, I have that race car, the two cars covered up under the blue tarp. One is a 95 Corvette with 1,200 miles. The one on the other side over here, the one past it right there, that is a 06 Z06 model, the real Z06 with the 505 horsepower from the factory with the 427 in it. It has 224 miles on it. That tractor is brand new. That's 80 grand. Over there on the other side of the tractor, you can see it. Let me see if I can walk down here and just show you. Those are my grandpa's two El Caminos. That's my F-250 Lariat King Ranch edition. This is my 65 Chevy 2 Nova wagon, in the process of restoring it. I already had it painted once. That's the scheme I'm gonna stick with. Red on the bottom, black on the top, and then I'm gonna tint out all the windows so it matches that black. And everybody thinks, oh, that's just a little grocery getter car, that little, you know, thing, blah 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 blah. Well, it's not exactly, hold on a second, it's not exactly your stock little car. It's got a 4-bolt main truck 350 already in it that will literally, you can't even drive it in the rain because it just boils the back tires constantly. But anyways, the upholstery's been done in it. Red and black seats. I haven't put the carpet in it yet. All the original gauges in the dash. The back, that's not the seat. That's actually a piece of glass that goes in the back sliding glass part back there. So that's not the seat. All the interior's done. All I'm gonna do is get it ready for paint it, and I'm gonna put different wheels and tires on it, even though I love the rallies. Don't have a dent, scratch, or anything on it. If there's anybody out there that knows, you see the trim molding that goes on it? If you see the trim molding that goes down through the side of it, I don't have any of it because all mine is tore up and got screwed. I've called everywhere to California and back, and they literally almost laugh at me and say good luck. Anybody that might know where some of that is, please let me know. It will even work off of a 4-door car will work. 65 Chevy 2 Nova. I need that bad. That's the only parts I don't have for the car. And I really don't want to fill in just the holes and then paint it to where there's no polished trim down the side like it should be. But I'm going to take this out and probably use the same block since it's such a good block and it's been such a good running car. But I'm not going to go too wild with it. I'm probably going to do 30 over, pretty different radical pistons and rings, heads worked, of course, headers, new intake. Somebody else blowing their car at us, they do it all day. New intake on it for high rise, and then a new carburetor, of course, new distributor, all that. I've already got a cam for it that's pretty much the biggest cam you can put in it, and I'm thinking about a stall, nothing too big but not too small, maybe 2,000 to maybe 2,500, something like that, just so I can kind of rivet and hold it and then let it loose. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do to this one. But all the car is original besides the motor and, you know, like maybe the tires and wheels, that's about it. But my grandpa's had it for like 40 something years, and I've only seen 2 or 3 on the road. So yeah, that's next. Got to fix that. And then of course we got the big H2, one of my grandpa's old damn Cadillacs, then my baby girl, and of course my little race car. It was a race car, but I'm in the middle now of converting it into basically a street car, and if somebody wants to kind of run up on me and run me, then, you know, so be it. But it's all old school. I've got my tack, I've got all my stuff right here run off fuses, so if my fan blows a fuse, pop another one back in it, I'm good to go. The gauges blow a fuse, pop another one in it, I'm good to go. And then, you know, I've got everything up there labeled for if somebody don't know what it is. Got the roll cage in it, got the back all sealed off with aluminum and cut out. So I'm gonna put another seat in it too, so I've got a rider with me. And then got the little trans brake on the 3-speed. And then I've got, you know, all my stuff, ignition, water, fuel, and then the start button. And then, you know, you've got your pull out handle. And then, as I said, it was made to go down the track, come back or turn around, hook your your charger to it, put some more gas in it, and have another go. But it did have a 5-gallon can in it, and I had this 12-gallon can I put in it because 5 gallons, it would literally drink 5 gallons if I pulled out of my driveway, went up that road about a mile or 2 and turned around and come back in this driveway. It was getting so low that the fuel line right here wouldn't pick it up to take it to the pump. So yeah, it drank some gas bad. But like I said, those small tire car, but it takes those tires and just decimates them. Like, I can't get it to hook right because, of course, right now it's just the stock rear end with different gears, a locker, and leaf springs. So I know what y'all are saying, well, hell, no wonder why it won't hook. Well, I know too, but after doing all this other stuff I done to it, I did that and stamped the little Chrysler emblem into it. It's got the, you know, the 5 plexiglass, whatever, windows in it, both sides. Those windows are still real and they roll down. That one's still real and the windshield's still real. But I'm gonna